Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're just coming across my channel for the first time, you're welcome. My name is Adima Blessing. On this channel, I share tips around digital marketing, digital skills, and possible ways to make money online. In today's video, I'll be showing you an alternative way to run Facebook ads. So if you haven't watched my last video, please go ahead and watch that last video. I'm making this video for the benefit of those that will be getting an error message. Please, if you don't get the error message on the Meta Ads Manager, please go ahead and use the Meta Ads Manager if you are running Facebook ads from your phone. But if you do, you can come over and use this other method I'll be showing you in today's video. So in order to create Facebook ads using your phone, you want to come over to your Chrome browser, right? So on your Chrome browser, you just come over and type in facebook.com/ads manager on your Chrome browser, right? So I'm just going to type that in very quickly, facebook.com/ads manager. So I'm just going to enter. Please note, before you come over to the ads manager, ensure you have a Facebook page. Right? And also ensure you have funded the account. Please, if you haven't watched my last video, please go ahead and watch that last video, because you might not really understand what I'm saying. You understand if you haven't watched that previous video, right? So now we want to create an ad using our phone from the scratch. So at this point, I'm just going to click on the create button I have here, right? So the moment I click on create, it still brings you to this point where you choose the particular campaign objective. I already explained this in detail. That is why I will still refer you to my last video. Please go ahead and watch that last video. I said a whole lot in that last video. So now we're going to choose our campaign objective. What is the campaign? What do you intend to achieve from this ads you want to run, right? So is it to gain traffic? Is it awareness? Is it engagement? Is it leads? Is it to promote an app? Are you looking to sell directly, right? So I'm just going to click on probably I'll just choose let's choose traffic objective, right? So when you choose the particular objective, so you can see what we have here. The traffic objective is good for link clicks, landing page views, Instagram profile visits, Messenger, Instagram, and WhatsApp, right? So what I want to do right now is click on the continue. I'll just click on the continue I have there. Good. So the moment I click on the continue, it's going to bring me to this point. It's going to ask you if you want the recommended setting or the manual traffic campaign. So I'm going to click on the manual. So with the manual, you get to set up the ads yourself, right? So I'm just going to click on the manual, right? So the moment I click on manual, I'm going to click continue, right? So once I click on that, it takes me to the point. It takes me to this point. I hope you can see this. So we are supposed to do this on a laptop. For the benefit of those that don't have a laptop, that is why I am doing this. I hope you get. Good. So the moment it brings you to this point, what you want to do is very simple. So I'm going to enter the campaign name, right? So the campaign name, you can just name it something related to the particular product you are selling, right? You can name it in line with the particular product you are promoting at that particular point. Good. So once you have entered the name, you scroll till you get the next. You click on next, right? So I'll click on next. So the moment it brings you to this point, we are going to enter our ad set's name. So I'm going to name the ad set still the same name, probably sales ad sets, sales ad sets. So when you are using this method, you have to be very patient. You understand? You have to be very patient. So I'm going to name it sales ad set. Good. So after that, it's going to ask you for the destination. You understand? Choose where you want to drive traffic. Where do you want to drive traffic to? Is it your website? Is it an app? Is it your Instagram profile? Is it a messaging app? Is it do you want to receive calls? Good. So I'm going to leave it at messaging ads because I want to drive traffic probably to my WhatsApp. Let's assume I want to drive this traffic to my WhatsApp. Good. So once I have that, over here where we have performance goal, look at what we have here. Over here where we have performance goal, I'm going to change this. So I'm just going to change this. I want to change it to, look at what the options we have. Maximize number of clicks, of link clicks, maximize daily unique reach, maximize number of conversion, maximize number of impression. I don't want to leave it at link clicks. I want to leave it at conversation, so that Facebook shows my ads to people who are likely to have a conversation with me through my ads. So I'll just go ahead and click on maximize number of conversion. I'll click on that, right? Good. So once I click on that, it brings you to the point. Choose a page for this ad. Remember I said before you come over to do all of this, you must have a page, right? So it's asking you what particular page you want to use for this ads, you get. So if you have multiple pages, it is at this point you are going to choose the particular page you want to use for your ads. So if you want to change page, you just come over, you just scroll to where you have this pen icon, right? So the moment you click on this pen icon, you can change the page if you have multiple pages. But if you don't have multiple pages, you are just going to be seeing the only page you have, and that is what you want to run ads with, right? So once you choose the particular page you want to run ads with, you come over to the next option. Choose at least one destination where you are available to chat. You can select multiple apps to reach more people. Do you get? So over here, they are simply asking you, where do you want your customers to chat you up? If they see the ads, which platform do you want the customers to reach you? Is it on Messenger? Is it on Instagram? Is it on WhatsApp? So it depends on what you want actually. So you just go ahead. If you want to choose to, you come over and click on the Instagram and WhatsApp. You understand? So I'm just going to choose Instagram if I want to, right? Good. So once you have that, you come over to your budget. So you can see your budget must be at least 1,005, or your ads may not be delivered, right? So you just come over and choose your budget. I miss days we could run ads with 1,000 naira. Now there's nothing like that. The lowest you can run your ads with is 1,500, and I will not even recommend you to run ads with 1,500. So I'll just go ahead and choose my budget. Let's say my budget is 4,000 naira daily or 3,000. Just do as you please, right? So I'm gonna choose my budget. Let's assume this is my budget. Okay, let's assume it's 3,000 naira daily. This is the traffic campaign. Good. So your dates, when do you want this ad to start? So I'm going to go over and choose my date. Today is 13. I want this ad to start tomorrow, so I'm going to change my date to 14. Then my time, what time do you want the ad to go live? So let's do 5. Okay, 5 a.m. West African time. So let's leave it. Set an end date. No, I already explained why you shouldn't set an end date in my previous video. Please go ahead and check that out, right? So once you have that, we want to come over to our targeting. This is the audience control, where you can choose the location, the individuals you want to see it, and all of that, right? So for the location over here, you can see location. Over here we have Nigeria. So if you want your ads to be showing to the whole of Nigeria, you can just leave it like that, right? If you want to choose some particular states, you understand, you want to target, probably if you're selling physical items and you want to target some particular locations where you can deliver to, please go ahead and choose those locations, right? So I'm just going to come over to the age, the minimum age I want to see my ad, let's say 24, right? So pick the one that best suits your business, you understand? Good. So once we come over to this point, we are going to scroll. Good. So we'll come over to the targeting. We have detailed targeting and we have zero targeting, right? So I explained it thoroughly in my last video. You might just want to go ahead. Please watch that video. You should actually watch that video because I was more detailed. You understand? Then I'm just going to come over to the age. My age, I already chose 24 to 24, remember. Then gender, the particular gender. If you're selling an item that is gender based, please go ahead and choose probably just male or female, right? So for the detailed targeting, you target people based on demography, based on interest, based on behaviors, right? So I also explained that in the previous video. So what I want to do right now is I'm just going to my detailed targeting, just target a few people. What are we even promoting? Sales challenge. Okay, this is for business owners. Let's type in business business owners, small business owners. Okay. Which other people would need this sales challenge? Majorly for business owners, right? Entrepreneurs, young entrepreneur. So you just pick things, you understand, just search for things that are in line, you understand. Who are your target audience? Who do you want to buy that particular item or service from you? So once you have chosen, you just pick as many as you can. Once you have chosen, you can see you just keep choosing, sorry, you just keep choosing. Once you have chosen, you just come over to your placements. This is basically asking you, where do you want your ads to show? Like, where do you want people to see your ads? Is it on Instagram? Is it on Facebook Marketplace and all of that, right? So when you want to choose your placements, you can just come over and click on this edit pen by the side. It's actually optional, right? You can allow Facebook use the advantage placement, but if you're working with a very small budget, it is ideal you choose where you want your ads to show, right? So I'm going to click on the edit button here. Over here you can see advantage plus placement. This is the one Facebook just does it things. It shows the ad to the places it feels the ad needs to be shown. Then the manual placement, this is you controlling it. This is you telling Facebook, no, I want my ads to be shown on only Instagram, and want my ads to be shown on only these areas and all of that, right? So we are working with a very little budget, so let's click on manual placement, right? So I'm going to click on manual placement. Good. So the moment I click on manual placement, you can see the platforms: Facebook, Instagram, audience network. Good. So anyone you don't want here, Facebook feed, I definitely want my ad to show on Facebook feed, Facebook profile field, Instagram feed, Instagram profile feed, Facebook marketplace. Anyone you don't want out of all these points, you just go ahead and toggle it off. Let me show you. So anyone you don't want here, you just go ahead and toggle it off, right? Once you are done, we are just going to scroll. Then we are going to click on next. Let me zoom this out. So you can see by the right, it's showing you how it will look like on places that you have picked, right? So once you have that, okay, so once you have that, you just want to click on next, right? So I want to click on the next by the side. So when you are using this method, please be very, very careful. This particular method was not designed, or is not designed for smartphone. It is designed for laptop, you understand. So that is why I said you should try and use the first one, the Meta Ads Manager. If you are running ads with your phone, it is only when you get the error message and you don't have a laptop that you can just come over and use this method I'm showing you, right? So I'm going to click on next. Good. So once you click on next, let's scroll down. Good. So once you click on next, it brings you to this point. What you want to do right now is, let's scroll. Good. You're going to enter the ad's name. So I'll just enter sales challenge, sales challenge, sales challenge ads. Okay, good. Then it will ask you to, you come over to this point where you have the ad setup. This is the ad setup. This is the ad setup. So you're going to see create ads or use existing ads. So if I click on it now, use existing post, sorry. So if you're using an existing post on your page, probably a video or a flyer that is already doing well, just go ahead and click on use existing post. But if you are creating your ad from the scratch, you leave it at create ad, right? So we are creating our ad from the scratch, we'll leave it at create ad. Then over here where you have single image or video, are you using a single image or video or a carousel, multiple posts? So we are using a single image or video, so we will leave it as single image or video. Then you come over to the add creative section. You understand? Over here, you just click on add media. It takes you back to your phone gallery. You choose the particular image you want to use for your ad. You get. So over here, it will ask you to upload. It will ask you to upload a particular image. So I'll just click on upload. So I'm just going to choose just any picture of choice. So let's assume this is the particular one I want to run ads with. So I'll just click on the particular image I want to run ads with, right? So the moment you click on the particular image, you come over, you can see this button by the side, this blue button, right? So I'm just going to click on it. So that's the next button. I'll click on it. Good. So over here, I'll click on the next. right? So the moment you had the particular image, you just go over and click on next. Good. So when you're using this method, you have to be very careful. You understand? Like I said, this method was not in any way designed for smartphone. You understand? So good. So once you have the picture, you've brought in the picture or the particular video, so you can see the picture. Let's assume this is the whatever we are promoting. So I'll come over to the primary test and I'm going to enter the primary test is the body. You understand? Not like the caption. So you might just want to enter the okay sales challenge for business owners for business owners just enter the details. You understand? The price, the features, the benefits, what they stand to, you understand, get. Then the headline, that's the first message, the first test they are going to see. So I'm going to enter 15% off. Let's 15 50% off on first 100 first 100 order, right? So let's assume this is our headline, right? So ensure you have juicy offers. You understand? The headline and the primary text should be on point. Enter enough details. People should read it and get what you are trying, the message you are trying to pass across. Good. Then over here, description, include additional details. This is optional, but you might want to do that. You understand? Just enter the description. You understand? Then over here where we have call to action, we're going to choose the best call to action that suits your product or your service. So the call to action, when we click on it now, you're going to see different options. So let's click on it. You can see order now, send WhatsApp message, subscribe, sign up. You choose the particular one that best suits whatever you are selling or promoting at that point. So I will leave it as order now. Good. So once I have chosen my call to action, then I'll come over to this point, message template. So you're going to choose the template, create a template. You understand? So I don't know if you have ever clicked on an ad. At the moment you click on an ad, there's like an automated message there. You understand? I Shook's collection, or I Blessings collection. I saw your whatever and I'm interested in getting this. You understand? So you enter the particular message template that best suits you get. I hope you get that. If you don't understand anything, please feel free to ask me in the comment section. So you want to type the particular template that suits whatever you are doing. You understand? So you can just click on edit and enter the message. So you can see what I have here. I'm interested, can you tell me more? I already have some of them here. So you enter the best one that suits you. Good. So once you have that ready, the last thing you want to do is just come over and click on publish. Look at the publish icon here beneath. So you're just going to click on publish. So the moment you publish, if your ad doesn't go against Facebook policy, your ad is going to go live. So this is just basically how to run your Facebook ads using your phone. Like I have said, please go ahead and try the first method on my last video. It is when you get the error message, you can come over and use this method. This method is not actually convenient. If you have a laptop, please go ahead and use your laptop. It's not convenient using a phone, you understand? But it still works, you understand? I hope you got value watching this video. Please don't go without hitting the like button and subscribing to this channel if you haven't. So that will be all for this particular video. See you in my next video. Thanks for watching to the end.